Police say Sunday night they found Cadence dead in her car at the Goshen Trailhead parking lot in O'Fallon, Illinois. Officers arrested her 18-year-old boyfriend, Julian Holloway, at the scene.
The best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away.
Scott Adams tried to warn you. What's up, everybody? This is Mike. Today I would like to talk about this unfortunate and untimely death of this young teenage girl originally from Southern California, Cadence Prince, who relocated to O'Fallon, Illinois with her mother. I suppose her parents separated. Whether or not they were divorced or ever married is irrelevant. But this young teenage girl lost her life at the hands of her on and off boyfriend, stabbed to death in her car, found in a parking lot. Really tragic story. So we're just gonna jump right into this video. Roll the clip.
Now at 10:30, a teen who spent most of her childhood here in Southern California has been found stabbed to death near a trailhead in Illinois, and tonight her boyfriend is charged with her murder. Her mother describes 17-year-old Cadence Prince as beautiful and brave and says her accused killer was like family.
KTLA's Lindsay Pena spoke with Cadence's father about the tragic loss and joins us live now with more. Lindsay.
Yeah, Micah and Sandra, that father devastated tonight. He says he still can't quite believe that his little girl is gone. And the man accused of killing her, someone he says the family trusted. These are photos of Cadence Eileen Prince, her father shared with KTLA. He describes his firstborn as a trusting and sweet young woman.
Truly nobody liked her at all. Just absolutely the kindest person who would do anything for you.
The 17-year-old California native was reportedly stabbed to death Sunday night in the parking lot of a trailhead in southern Illinois by her 18-year-old boyfriend.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, I don't want to stereotype, but look at what we're talking about here. If I were a white parent, because I'm a black guy, when I see this type of character, I'm crossing the street. I'm going the other way. I'm crossing the street. I might duck into a business until this nigga passes. But when I look at this type of person, this is what you need to distinguish between niggas and black people. I'm not saying everybody with braids and cornrows that looks like Travis Scott is a bad person or a menace to society, but I'm going to say 50% probably is a bad person.
Yeah, seemed like a good kid. No, that's why we got to be careful. You know, it could happen to anybody, and you just sometimes you don't know. You don't know who you're dealing with.
John says his daughter moved to Illinois with her mother a few years ago and met Holloway at school. He says he and Cadence spoke often, and he never had any reason to believe Holloway was abusive or capable of the violence he's now accused of.
None of his actions when I met him would suggest any of that, that he was capable of any of that. I mean, they were both very silly together, and he was very respectful. I only ever met him one time.
He was very respectful. I only met him one time. Hey man, you didn't have enough practice. You didn't have your spidey senses up yet. I'm sure this guy is doing everything in his power to not be judgmental and racist. But if I were this individual and I met this guy only one time, and I know he doesn't have a lot of say in the matter because a daughter resided in Illinois, completely on the other part of the country. If I saw my daughter as a black man bring a goon home that looks like that, it's over.
So far, no motive has been released, but John says detectives are now searching the teens' phones for clues.
They're trying to go through their phones. They just asked me and the mother for if they could use her fingerprint, trying to get into her phone to see if they can find out what's going on.
KTLA obtained this video posted to what appears to be the suspect's Snapchat on Sunday.
Goodbye, guys.
With his daughter's alleged killer now behind bars, John says he can only hope that's where he stays. If given the chance to talk to him, he says he would simply ask why.
She loved you. She trusted you. And you betrayed that trust. took her away.
She was tiny, but she was beautiful and brave. She was gearing up for doing better in school, doing things that, making plans for her future. I think that she was more interested in cosmetology.
Sadly, her dreams have tragically ended. Police say Sunday night they found Cadence dead in her car at the Goshen Trailhead. The two dated off and on for more than a year and recently got back together. Victoria Dimmitt says Cadence sent her a chilling text before she died.
My daughter texted me and said that she was scared and I couldn't get a hold of her.
Hold up. Wait.
My daughter texted me and said that she was scared and I couldn't get a hold of her.
Dear Mama, as Tupac says, what were you doing then as a mother to make sure your daughter was secure and safe? If she was afraid for her life or feared something, why do you let her out? This woman lives in Illinois. I'm sure she has to see all the chaos, death, and destruction. You cannot have your boys and girls be exposed to this niggardry, whatever you want to call it. It's a thing. It's really a thing. We have a subset in the Black community that just doesn't know how to act.
Half of my life is gone, 17 years, and it's like I just keep waiting for her to drive back up here with her new car and her new license and her new sense of self.
Here's a picture of Cadence and Holloway on prom night 2 weeks ago.
White people, you need to know the difference between a black man and a nigga. And then when you see these niggas being shot by cops, you can't feel sorry for them because those people are niggas. Most black men don't get shot and apprehended and chased and gunned down by police if they're abiding by the law and the rules. Niggas get killed. And this dude just threw away his whole life. We don't know what it was over, but life is over.
I want to talk to him, and he was part of our family.
Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
In a Facebook post, O'Fallon Township High School District 203 offered its deepest condolences to Cadence Prince's family, friends, and all who knew her.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I'm trying to give you white people a wake-up call. It's too late for us as a black community because we've let our young teenage boys and girls go complete ape shit on our own people, on our own race, on our own culture, to the point where it's too late for us. So I'm going to tell you, this is your wake-up call. I know you're trying to be inclusive. I know you're trying to make up for past sins of your forefathers, but you cannot do this. You guys, take it from us. We are the pallbearers of destruction of the black community. So I'm saying to you white people, you liberals, you conservatives, whatever you, independents, whatever you are out there, learn to know the difference between a nigga and a black person. Look at the clothing, look at the attire. I'm trying to tell you to spot the differences between a black person and a nigga. Are the pants hanging off his ass? Does he have a girlfriend beater on or a wife beater on? What type of music is this person listening to? Talk to this person, interview this person. What are the aspirations? Is he listening to the drill music? Is he listening to jazz? Listen to the nigga, listen to the grammar. She be, I do, he say, we be. If you start to hear those grammatical errors, splitting verbs, probably a good indicator that this kid doesn't have any real education and probably doesn't have a good set of parents at home or a parent at all. Also, what's the person's name? Does it have more than 2 or 3 syllables? You don't want your daughter dating Gentin Quavius. You don't want your daughter dating Gentin Quavius. You want Billy, Michael, Derek, Trayvon, George. Just a good old-fashioned 2-syllable name. Just 2 syllables. Any name that's more than 2 syllables, you might want to start putting up those spidey senses again. Our children are out of control. I know your girls sometimes, they want to try the swirl. They want to try this interracial thing. I'm not saying it always ends badly. There are a lot of good black men out there, but I'm not talking about black men. I'm talking about niggas. We're talking about 2 totally different species of people. I'm not trying to poke fun and make fun of the situation. I'm trying to shed light on it because it seems like there's no other way to talk to people anymore. We have allowed our children to be completely out of hand, out of control. Other ethnicities are starting to wake up. That's why Latinos don't like black people, because they see the mess going on. They see the nonsense going on in our communities. I dated a Mexican girl, and when I proposed to her, her family broke down in tears because they could not believe she was dating a second black man. The black man failed her. The first black guy she dated and got pregnant with failed her. Now she went to double dip, and then she dated me, and that also didn't work out. So I can see why her family started to cry when I proposed to her. The marriage did not work out. We did not get married, in fact. But when I look at the Indian culture, when I look at Asians, when I look at Koreans that give the side eye to black people, this is why. Black people, we have done this to ourselves. People see us coming. This is why we get followed around in stores. This is why they have all these mechanisms and devices they have to put into stores, because all we do is steal, kill, rob, carjack. The black community at this moment is being completely hollowed out and decimated, and it's being done by our own people. And I don't know if the situation is too far gone. I think it is. I think there's no turning back. I think there you have a generation of black people, Negroes, niggas, to be exact, to just go extinct. We need to weed out the niggas. And I don't think at this point moving forward, we can do anything about it, because we as black people, we need to be held accountable. Black people are up here yapping about reparations. We need our own reparations, because we are having a hollowing out of a community, and it's done by our own children. And these half-ass deadbeat moms and dads out there keep producing this type of kid. No morals, no ethics, no home training, no control of attitude, no control of hormones, no control of emotions, just out of control. And as you can see, white people, little by little, are starting to slowly come out of pocket, be out of pocket at the highest expense, where they're losing their kids. So I don't know what you do, black people, with your children. White people, I'm pleading with you, take heed. This is one story out of many. I think you should really, really, really start to think about segregation, gated communities. We have proven to you 70 years later, we are a group of people not worth integrating with. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like my content, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. I get it. I hope you enjoy it. Until the next one, this is Mike. Peace.
The best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away. Wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this.